Hey guys, hello, it's Darlene with Chocatour. Let me get my camera just a little, sorry. Hope I didn't make you dizzy there. Just adjusting it just a tiny bit there. How is everybody? Happy Saturday. And I'm still grabbing paint. Like, which colors do I need? Only a few more. Oh my goodness. We are going to use this transfer and all these little fun cutouts to go with it. We're going to make a sign for my favorite color is Christmas lights part to go on this sign. That's going to be in this little base here. The little penguin's going to sit next to it holding some of the Christmas lights. These Christmas trees are going to have a whole bunch of the little lights on it. And we'll use, I have 2 transfers. I'm hoping I don't have to wash the transfer too much. Yeah, hoping it works okay. So this will go in here. This will just stand up next to the penguin. This penguin will stand. And then there's an additional penguin that has Christmas lights. That's an ornament. Okay, so these ones are not going to have the scarf. They're going to have a cute little bow tie. So I need to plug in my glue gun. So it's ready, or is it still hot? No, I've been really good about unplugging it. So I just have to, they say if you do something 14 times in a row, you'll get used to it. So I guess I'm getting used to it. All right, guys, if you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put #replay. I actually have not even, it has not come up on my end, but I can see your comments. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, there we are, guys. All right, let me just share this over to VIP really quickly here. I know some people are out doing things today. We actually have rain. Is that pretty crazy? Rain, go away. So we have rain right now. It's kind of a crazy day. I don't know how long it's going to last. It might have already stopped. Oh, it says drizzle. Okay, light rain for the next hour. Yeah, kind of crazy. Oh yeah, and then later tonight, again. So it looks like a rainy day. I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but yeah, rain, go away. How is everybody? Are you having rain where you're at? Sometimes we welcome the rain because it just kind of cleans out all the stuff in the air. And that's kind of nice. Let me pop you up to myself. We'll get started here. How is everybody? I need to get my hair done so bad. Hi guys, hello. I'm Darlene Brown, independent designer of Chocatour, wearing one of my Chocatour shorts I've made. It says, I used to procrastinate, but I got so good, I went pro. So I just procrastinate now. I think that's so funny. Anyways, I am here to teach you how to make these cute little trees and the penguins and the little sign, and we're going to use Chocatour product. I have a couple of the transfers, chalk paste. I have the trees, they're Chocatour. I have all the tools, the squeegees, all of the things. So, yeah, let's get started here. How are you guys? I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this one. We just been kind of tweaking it in, figuring out what to do. And after I made the big penguin last week, I'm like, oh my gosh, Tara, we have to shrink this down. We have to make a nerdy penguin ornament like we did the nerdy bunny, and then we did the nerdy reindeer last year. Yeah, so nerdy penguin this year. Yay! So excited. Anyways, let me put you down to the project. It's just so much fun. I loved creating. It is my passion to create and make fun things. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me see who's here. Sorry. If you're watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put #replay so that I know that you were here. Hi, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. If you're not a designer, I would love it if you would sprinkle, which means SHARE. It just gets the word out there to a few more people so that they can hear about Chocatour also and all these fun projects. So hi, Julie. Hi, Linda. Hi, Karen Ross. Hi, Myra. Hi, Darlene Hunger. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're having I hope you're having a great weekend. You know what? Mine has just been getting paperwork done, trying to get my workman's comp stuff done today, because today was the deadline. And I've just been backed up with paperwork. So, yeah, it's the last time that I'm doing it for the one company. The other company, I will continue doing books for them for a long time, probably for 4 or 5 more years. So, hi Nornie, how are you? Hi Autumn, how are you doing? Let me know if you're new and we can welcome you. And if you have questions along the way, go ahead and just pop them in there. Tina, you said you need rain. I would love to ship you some. We usually don't get rain. It's kind of weird, but I'm kind of loving the rain. They say it doesn't rain in Southern California, but you know what? Sometimes it does. Hi, Jackie. Oh, Nornie had rain most of yesterday. Well, I'm going to imagine that the adjoining states are going to get rain soon. So, Autumn, where are you at? What state are you in? You guys pop it in there if you're... oh, gosh, I got the hiccups. So, hi, Kathy. How are you? Nori says they're calling for snow. Oh, my goodness. But nothing that'll accumulate. Yeah, sometimes you'll get those early snow. We used to have snow for Halloween when I lived in Utah. And Idaho, yeah, a lot of snow. Hi, Betty. Darlene, you're in BC. You usually have cool, wet weather, but now it's been dry. Oh, that's crazy. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Donna Bragg. I know, Nerdy, the nerdy reindeers were so much fun. So, nerdy penguins. Hi, Karen West. Hi, Sydney. 44 in the mitten. Oh, yeah. Gosh, it does get cold up there, especially close to the lakes, right, Jackie? I just can't even imagine. It gets bitter cold. Hi, Nana. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Megan. How are you? Hi, Shelly. Hi, Karen Ramonko. Hi, Sue. Oh, I know. You might need these. You just spent 2 hours trying to put away wood stuff. Oh, yeah. I wonder where you got that from. Okay, let's get started. Thanks for sprinkling, guys. I appreciate that. Okay, I did pre-paint the trees. I'll tell you why. Because it usually takes 2 to 3 coats because of them being the white paint. Okay, here's the back side. I didn't do the back side because I think these might be mine. Or I'll do something different on the back side. I did do the star. So... if you purchase the kit, you can get it with the chalk paste. If you already have chalk paste, there's an option to get it without that. These are the Chocator trees, okay? So these are kind of made specifically for these trees so that they fit on here. Candy apple red, couture teal, and I'm going to use gold, but Shimmer Harvest is really close. I have some gold packets. I have some Shimmer Harvest, so you won't know which one you're going to get, but both will be absolutely fine. So if you get the kit, and you want the chalk paste, it'll have those options in it. Okay, so anyways, I painted this. The color I used was this great sea glass color. So I just wanted a really light color because I'm going to be putting the teal and red light bulbs, Christmas bulbs on there. And then the string part's going to be in gold. Okay, so it'll be a little different. I gotta make sure this is stirred up a lot. I had added water, and I'm just hoping that it's not going to give me a fit. Okay, so we do have to base coat these guys. I'm just going to base coat them in white, I think, because that will kind of blend in with that. I was thinking I should speckle these, but you know what? I'm going to leave them just like that. So I've already base coated these. I did do the sides. I didn't do the greatest job, but that's okay. We'll save these because we're going to glue this stuff on them. You can use, on the other side if you wanted to, you could put the tree transfer, but you would have to make sure that you had these on the other side so they didn't stick out because it would look kind of funny. Okay, so let's put that to the side. We're going to do some painting, okay? So we have to paint all of this stuff. There's quite a bit to paint, but you know what, guys? It'll go pretty quickly, and we're going to talk a little bit about joining Chocator and the benefits. And Darlene's going to try to do some math at the same time. I have been doing math all day, but I want you to know what a great deal the promotion they have this month. I'm sorry, trying to lift this at the same time. I'm kind of having a struggle here. That's okay. I'm going to just set that right there, and I'm going to pull this one up. So one is an ornament, and one is going to be standing. Okay, so they're both going to have little bow ties with this red. And then one's going to have the string that's an ornament. Okay. If you have questions, just pop them in there. Teal and red. I know. I wanted to do it retro. You can do any color you want. You could do, Yeah, it is going to be a fun project. Nordy says you usually get snow before Halloween too. Yeah, that's crazy. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hi, Tammy. Thanks for sprinkling, Cheryl. Thanks, Megan. Okay, so these are going to be so much fun. I think, let me put myself up in the corner. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, why is it not going? Okay, here we go. Maybe. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm trying to put myself up in the corner. And it's not wanting to work. Okay. Oh, there we go. Finally, there I am. I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna move the transfer to this side. And you know what? I did paint the back of this sign because I wanted it to be the same color as the trees. Okay. So I'm just going to scooch this up a little bit so you can see better. I want you to see the bottom. You're aiming to get some Etsy goodies soon. Yay! That's awesome. Hi, Janelle. How are you? I'm working on a new website, guys. Okay, so Etsy costs us a fortune. For when we do the wood cutouts, they're taking about 40% with all their fees. By the time that we pay all of the fees, I know it doesn't seem like that, but if you do the math, and we have all the advertising and all of that stuff on there, they are taking a fortune. We've been paying attention to all of that stuff. So we're in the process of doing a Shopify website, which is an easy one. And so there isn't all of that extra stuff. So we're going to be opening that soon. I actually worked on it last night myself. Tara just is so busy with the kids. The kids have sports, and you know what? Her and Wes started one through Square, and it's so much easier with Shopify. I didn't know it was going to be that easy. I wouldn't have waited this long. And look at all these pieces. So I know where all the pieces go, which is a good thing. So if you're painting this, just sort them. When you're painting it, just sort them by what they are. So it's easy. Okay, so we have all the little hearts that go on the feet. Don't worry, you can come back and watch the replay. The replays will be here for you guys. And another thing, maybe you noticed that I am starting to upload all of the videos a few at a time, a few a day to YouTube. So if you see them and I'm on there talking about things that don't even pertain to that day, it's because they are, previous Facebook Lives. Okay, sorry, trying to concentrate. Okay, these are yellow, so the beaks are yellow and the feet are yellow. Let's put those together. I am trying to put the things together that are going to be the same color. I think that I should do red glasses, or no, hang on. Let's do teal glasses because the hearts are red and the little bow tie is red. So we'll do teal glasses. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are also going to be, so yellow, yellow, yellow. All of the lights we're going to base coat in white. Okay, so these are all the strings of lights. There's quite a few. If you can't watch the whole thing, don't stress. I'm going to push this up just a little bit more. Don't stress. You can come back and watch the replay. Okay, the replay will always be there for you. However, I don't trust Facebook sometimes, and some people have lost their Facebook page. So I'm backing up my videos that are important to me, all the new ones that I've done recently, and I'm uploading them to YouTube. Okay, so I think with these, I'll do like red and teal, red and teal. I think that will look really cute. Maybe I'll just turn that. It'll just be easier. There we go. So I noticed, yeah, you noticed that I'd uploaded some. Yes, Peggy, Shopify. Yeah, the way to find out all about that, just go to YouTube. It is way too complicated for me to try to explain how it works. If you go to YouTube, there's great videos that will explain it all. I'm not great at explaining it, but it is just a way to build your own little website really easily. Okay, so really easy. And if you already, I know 40% is really high, Donna. So we, okay, I got to get painting. Got to stop talking. So we decided that Shopify is where we're going to put a lot of the wood pieces because, the wood was already expensive. Wood already went up. And for us to be giving away 40%, that's way too much. So we'll probably still keep it on there, but you guys that know about Shopify, because I'll be telling you guys, you'll be able to purchase it on there and we won't be giving up our profit. Because basically a lot of times we're just breaking even, and that is not the way that you should run a business. Okay, so I just want brown on there. That's the only color that's really different. I'm gonna grab a paper towel and we're just gonna keep painting because there's a ton of painting. We'll just keep talking about things, okay? So black for all of this part, the eyes, the let me get a little palette dish just for some of the small stuff. So yeah, Shopify works really good. Do you have to watch them now on YouTube? No, they're always there on YouTube. So they're always there. Yeah, YouTube will stay there. So I'm just uploading, you know, a few every single day. I'm trying to upload a few to YouTube so that I have a backup. Okay. I don't want to lose all of the time that I've put into all of this. I want it to be able to be saved so you can go back. And also, so if you purchase the kit and you go back to watch the video and Facebook has deleted it, then it's just gone. And that just, for me, I want my customers to be able to always go back and watch. Because some of you guys have sent me messages and said, I have this kit that I bought from you 3 years ago. Where's the video on it? And it's hard for me to just find it. You have to search. You can go on my page and you can search by the name, but what if it was gone? And there's no way for me to recreate that, you know, and to sit there and try to explain it is a lot. So anyways, that is why. You'll just see, if you're on my YouTube, you'll see me just posting a few things that are like from weeks ago. And that's why. Because I just want to have a backup in there. Okay, so that was black. This is white. We're going to do white. Wood is very pricey. Yeah. Hi, Donna. How are you? Hi, Bridget. Hi, Deb. How are you doing? If you have questions, pop them in there. Hi, Doris. How are you? Oh, you a spray home defense. You came. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you gotta do that. So just basically what Shopify is a way to create, they have a way to create a website really easily. If you already have an Etsy store, easy peasy, because you do not have to upload all that stuff again. You can import it. So for instance, I imported 255 listings. So 255 items into Shopify last night in 10 minutes. So instead of having to type everything, and granted, I probably have to go in and tweak a few things and add the weight because shipping's done a little bit differently in there. But I didn't have to add them one by one like I thought I was going to have to do. And also, like when Tara and Wesley were setting up a website through Square, they were going to have to enter every single one of them one by one. Okay, white. So these are going to be white also. Oh, I want to tell you about the shirt. And the reason I'm thinking about that is because I'm leaning over this. So this shirt, remember the shirt that I used the shimmer midnight on? I'm going to hold it up here so it doesn't get stuff on it. That I used the shimmer midnight. And then I told you I was going to wash it. And I was going to let you know if... I think I can put it like that without getting stuff on it. I was going to let you know if the shimmer stayed on it after I washed it. It did not. The shimmer came off. There's a few sparkles here and there. But the color is still there. So it's a really good color. But the shimmer part didn't stay on. But look at this. I leaned into paint while I was wearing it. So I have some paint splotches on there that I have to do something. Make some type of something on there. Some big... snowflakes. But I wanted to show you that. So I used the chalk. Okay, I'm doing white. Sorry. I used the chalk paste because I wanted to try and see if the shimmer stayed on, and it doesn't. Somebody had said it did. Well, they're lucky because probably the next time they wash it, it's not going to. It's going to come off. So let's see. Yes. Oh, Betty, no. I will be here, Betty. Yeah, YouTube is just a backup in case if Facebook crashes, my website or my Facebook page ever, is compromised and goes away. I'm just covering my butt. So the saying that you really just need to have a backup on everything, and that is the way that I can have a backup on all of that. So if you had to go to a video, you could just go to YouTube and find it there also. And sometimes that's an easier way to navigate than to go through all of the posts that are on Facebook. Okay, let me try to put this up here because sometimes there's just so many posts on Facebook. Okay, so let's talk about the designer access pass. Okay, so that's what they call it now. Instead of getting a kit when you join Chakator as a designer, it is called a designer access pass. Okay, so they changed that in July when we were at ChalkCon at convention. They talked to us about that, and the change was coming, and it took place, I think, September 1st. And now you can join for $9.99 in the US and Canada. My Canadian friends, it is free for you. You don't have to pay anything. What that gets you is that gets you access to being a designer, and you get the 40% discount. Okay, so you get the 40% discount, and then you still get that coupon, the 15% coupon that you can use on one order. So you can get your 40% and then 15% on top of that. So a total of 55% on one order. Okay, and that's pretty awesome. So even if you've been a designer, you can come back and you can get that. Okay, oops, I still need this. So you're thinking you need to start doing, yeah, you definitely can. Definitely. You certainly can just open up a YouTube page. I don't have that many people on my YouTube page. I have under 500. I think I can go live on there, but just not for a long period of time. So I think that they have restrictions if you don't have a ton, which is fine. I don't worry about those things. I just want to have a backup. So, okay, back to becoming a designer. So $9.99 gets you the designer access. Let's do the bottom part's red and the top part teal. Okay, so you become a designer, and they have a special this month. So once you become a designer, you're able to purchase at 40% always, and you get that one-time 15% coupon to use. Okay, so in the month of October only, when you join and become a designer, if you purchase $100 or more, which is equal to 100 PV. Oh, I'm going to scroll up in a second, and sorry, I will scroll back up and see what's going on. You will be able to get, for free, you get $50 in designer dollars, which you spend on Chakator products. So you spend $9.99, okay, to get designer access, and then you spend $100, and you get $50 back. So in retail value, one of our top corporate people did the math. It's like $250 in retail merchandise. So if you're a customer, and think about that, basically you're doubling your money right there. It's like almost $300 in merchandise. So that's something to think about. If you have been trying to decide if you want to become a designer, this is the month to do that. Okay. I would not wait. I would do it now. Okay, I want the glasses to match the teal that I chalk with. So I'm just gonna paint with my chalk paste, and then I'm gonna scroll up and see what's going on. Sometimes I'll see comments that I'm sorry and that kind of thing. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the comment was made, but I'll scroll up in a second. So if you want information on that, just put join, and I'll go back after the video's over and I will send you a message, or you can just send me a PM and say, I'm ready to join. If you are ready to join, I'm ready to help you with that, and I can get you all set up with becoming a designer. It takes just a few minutes to sign up, and then immediately you can order, okay? And then once you place your $100 order, you will get your 50 designer dollars. They said within 24 hours. I don't know if that's also on the weekend. Sometimes I wonder, because I don't know if they have to push a magical button or if it's just automatic. So I'm not sure how that works, if it has to be during work hours, but that's pretty quick, because we don't get our designer dollars until the next month. When we, as a designer, when you spend $200 or more, you will always get $20 in designer dollars back the next month. Okay, let me scroll up and see what is going on. Let's see. Oh, Cindy, your mom is in hospice and has been rushed to the hospital. She has a stomach ulcer that's bleeding and pneumonia in her left lung. Oh, I'm so sorry. Cindy, that is terrible. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. Gosh. And are you right there? Are you there with her? Are you able to go to the hospital with her, or are you in a different state? So everyone is praying. Yeah, definitely. We will pray for her and keep her in our prayers. I'm so sorry. Gosh, guys. That is what I love about this. That is what I love about when I joined Chakator. I had no idea. And when I started doing videos, I had no idea that I would get you guys. That I would get such great people like you in my life. I feel like you are all friends, and I could reach out anytime that I needed to. I could reach out and talk to one of you guys. It just is such a blessing to have so many great people that care about us, that will pray for us, that are there for us, that if you needed someone, most of the people on this page would be available to you. You know, if you needed to talk to somebody day or night, you could call me. More than likely, I'm awake. More than likely, I'm up. So, yeah, we definitely, oh, you're right there. You are there with her. Okay. So, I'm glad that you're able to be there. It's so hard if it's out of state. Okay, I have to paint these the teal also. I forgot. Okay. And I'm probably just going to put one coat on everything, because we're going to be doing, there's just so much painting. I think that we're going to get away with just doing one coat. Okay, so teal and red is like retro colors. If you're looking at going, I don't like those colors, you don't have to. Okay, that is the great thing about being an artist and a designer and a creator, is that you get to decide what colors you do. If you want to do silver and blue, you can do that. If you want to do silver and gold, you can do that. If you want to do all the primary colors, absolutely go for it. It is totally up to you what you decide to do, which colors. Oops, I'm looking for another paintbrush. One more paintbrush. So blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Sometimes I just can't talk. Okay. Saffron yellow is what I'll use for this. Now, my red that I used was country red. You can use any red. You do not have to use what I use. Totally up to you. Just grab one off the shelf that looks Christmassy and use it. The yellow that I'm using is it's different. It's saffron. It's not bright yellow. I didn't want bright. I wanted kind of like it's not mustard yellow either. It's different. It's just different. But it's called saffron. You know, like I guess saffron you put in food. Is that right? like corn, I don't know. Saffron, is it something you grow? Maybe. Someone help me that knows. I don't know everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some things I just don't know. So, okay, we're going to dry. We will do the eyes. I need to put a little bit, we're going to do it like we did before. I put some blue in there, and then I'm looking. We're gonna put cheekies. I forgot. Where's my little thing for cheeks? Here it is. Here it is. We're gonna make sure we do little cheeks on there. They'll be tiny though. We're gonna try to do them smaller. So orange yellow. Yeah, it's like, right, like an orange yellow. Yes, absolutely, guys. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You know what? That is the great thing about this. And that is why I wanted to continue. And do you remember when COVID started? And I said, I'll be here for you every single day. I'm not going anywhere. And we made it, you know, but it continued. And I'm like, you know, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm going to be here. I've been here when I've been the one bawling my eyes out. And you've been here for me. So, you know what? We are a big family. And I feel like it's that way with all creators. I'm not going to say that it's just Chocolate people, because what I know for sure is that my crafter friends, we have a group of us that have been together for over 30 years, and we have a little texting thing, and I'm not as chatty as some of them. Some of them are chatting all the time. Like, I looked at my phone this morning and there were 53 messages when I finally looked at my phone at like 10 o'clock, and I was like, holy cow, these girls are chatting a lot. But I feel like creators, we have just, and maybe just people in general, you know, you need to find your people. You need to find your people that love you and care about you. And sometimes they're here on a Facebook Live, you know, sometimes they're right in front of your face and you just didn't know it. There are so many people, if you're out there watching and you're suffering, you can reach out to us. You can ask us for prayers. We are here for you because, and you know what? If you don't pray, no big deal. We do not judge. We can send good thoughts. You know, there's many ways. That is the one thing that I said to you, was that there's absolutely no judging on this page, and we all are different. Okay, so some of us go to one church, some of us go to another, some of us believe in, you know, God, some of us believe in something else. That is absolutely fine, because you know what? We're all human. We all bleed red, right? We all bleed the same, and we all have heartache at times, and we all need each other. So, gosh, guys. Oh, thank you, Sue. You looked it up. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I know, Cindy. That was the toughest time. I will never forget that. That was the hardest time. So, Denise said it's herb for seasoning food. And then Sue says it's from a crocus flower. That is awesome. And Karen says it's very expensive. I think I remember that saffron is used in a lot of things. Okay, we can take off all these, guys. We're gonna chalk on all these. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to line everything up, and we probably will wash our transfers, but they're tiny. Okay, so they are the size A, so it's easy to wash them. It's not a big deal. Let's take off the things that we can easily. Okay, we are going to do the eyes. You know what? Let's do the eyes first, and then we'll let them dry on here. Okay, so I am going to use a little stylus like I did. I did that the other day. Okay, we just need a little bit of blue. I want him to have blue eyes. Colonial blue is the color, which is crazy. Colonial blue, yeah. I remember blue and mauve forever was like the colors back in the 80s, and yeah, when I was first painting. 80s and 90s. Okay, so the eyes, let's start with this one. Being left-handed, you have to really think about this, because I want this to just be at the bottom. So I'm just taking a little bit of the blue and I'm just going along the bottom like that. So you know, sometimes you'll do white eyes and put a little bit of highlight in them. Okay, you don't have to do this part. If you don't want to put the color in them, you absolutely don't have to do this, but it really isn't difficult. If you mess it up, paint over it. Okay, so you can totally just paint over it with black and start over. Okay, what we'll probably do is set this to the side so it can dry while we are doing everything else. I'm going to put some white highlights in there. Okay, I have white right here. So I'm going to put my white up in the corner. I'm going to put one big dot and then one little dot. And I almost put it in black. One white, one big dot, one little dot. Okay. So we're doing, one of them's an ornament. One of them is going to stand. Okay. So we're doing 2 penguins. And then they're both going to hold lights, Christmas lights. Oops. It almost jumped off of there. Okay, so we can take off these other things that we don't need at the moment. And let's leave the eyes on here. I'll probably be looking for them. And we can do the little cheekies. So this is the body part. I'm trying to be really careful and not mess those eyes up. Oh my goodness. I don't need to mess up the eyes. And just remember, one of these has a hole at the top. One of these black things has a hole. One is for the ornament and one is for the other stuff. Yeah, these are for the feet. These are going to go on the feet. Okay, so those go there. We can glue some of those things on if we want to. Okay, just trying to get all this stuff off of here. I know, the present. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. I'm kind of copying something that I saw. Okay, this, I can take this away. I used to love the Precious Moment little dolls and figurines. We're just going to set this behind us. I do have the trees, but I don't need those yet. So what we can do, let's put the cheekies. Let's put cheekies. And then we have to chalk all of these, and we have to chalk the sign. Okay, so we have a lot of chalking with our red, teal, and our gold. Okay, so we're going to do red on the sign because that's going to show up. Now, this is going to go like this. What we want to do is give little cheeks, but that's kind of big. I'm like, I need to look and see, do I have something smaller than that? I can actually use a Q-tip and just, what I need is a really tiny one of these, and I'm not seeing it. Okay, so I can just use a Q-tip and I can just go in a circle. Let me get a paper towel. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Janelle. Aw. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, okay, but it's my, oh, wait a second. Okay, so I wanted to thank you today for telling, for having, oh, it's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. That's so funny. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me, okay. All right, let me do this. We can use some of that red. Let's use red paint. Okay, we're gonna do cheekies with a Q-tip. Okay, it's a little bit harder because you're going to paint a circle. Okay, so you're gonna end up using probably 2 of these. So we want it to be smaller, so we're just gonna go like this. We're just gonna. You could use blush too. Some people just grab their little blush thing and put blush. Okay, so I'm just drawing a little circle, just like that. I might be grabbing water. When I talk a lot, I just start coughing, you know. But I do have water here, so I'm just drawing with a little Q-tip. If you totally messed it up, you could just paint over it. Okay, so just trying to draw a little bit of a circle with a Q-tip, and then we're going to put a little highlight mark on there. Okay, so there's one. Okay, I want this here so that I know where the cheeks go. It is easier. You can get the little sponge brushes at your. I could go right in there and take one off Tara's desk, but I'm deciding I wanted to show you how else to do this with Q-tips. So you can just kind of draw your circle and kind of fill it in, and then do the other one. But you can get the little daubers. They're called a dauber, is what they are. And they're made for stenciling. So I just can't find mine in my desk. And if I take Tara's, then I might not put it back. She always says, I'm always stealing her scissors. For some reason, her scissors disappear. So we were doing a project, getting a project ready on Friday, and I was like, where are your scissors? She goes, I don't know, you probably took them. Because I'm forever snagging scissors off of her desk. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I just want to put a little highlight in there. I'm just going to use my white. He just has small cheekies, okay, because he's smaller. Unlike the big tall penguin, he had big cheekies. So the swelling on my leg, you know what, today it seems okay. I think that it depends on how much I'm standing, but thank you for asking. It's, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Okay, I'm going to put a little highlight right on his nose, just like that. It's, you just never know what causes those things. It's the craziest thing because the doctor hasn't figured it out. I think I probably injured my knee at some point, and that's what's going on. So we'll just have to figure it out. Okay, let's grab the eyes. Let's glue this together. Oops, you know what? They're not dry yet. We're not grabbing the eyes. Let's do all the chalking. We'll put this over here, and we'll do all of our chalking, and then we will glue it together. All right. Aww. Okay, guys. I'm going to fuzz this on my shirt, okay? I'm just going to stick it on my shirt. I do have a fuzzing cloth, but I have things on it. So I'm just sticking it on my shirt to fuzz it. And then I'm going to line it up, and we'll do this part first. We're going to do the sign first because the Christmas lights are going to be a little bit of a challenge lining up, and I want to do this so I don't have chalk paste on that part, okay? So let's just do it in red. And, teal really isn't going to show because the color that I chose is probably not the best color. And let me grab some squeegees here. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to use a rubber squeegee. Most of you know what they are. And I'm just going to spread it and scrape it and get all the excess off. This is a long project. If you can't hang in till the end, don't worry. There's a replay. You can go back and watch the replay. It's always here for you. When you get your kit, you don't have to remember everything. You can come back and watch this. So it should be here for you forever. However, I do usually upload them I'm trying to upload them. I'm not saying I usually do. I am starting to upload these to YouTube, and I'm going to try to do it every single day and then just add a couple more so that eventually I'm caught up. Okay, don't rip it off like a band-aid. Just pull it carefully. Ooh, I like that color combination. Look at that. That is going to look really good. Okay, the M needs a little work, so just lay it back down. That is why I don't just rip it off. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So that green is called sea glass. Okay, so it's like a greenish, really light green. Okay, so let's just set this here for a moment, and we'll let that one dry a little bit, and we'll work with the other one first because I don't want to get the red all over everything. Thank you, Yvonne. I have so much fun creating. I am just, okay, so I have a second one because I don't want you to sit here with me having to wash these a dozen times, but you can just wash yours in your sink. Okay, so we're going to chalk this. We should be able to do this fairly easily. So just get it so that, did I do the wrong side? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so just line it up. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to do the string part and the little part on the light bulb at the bottom is going to all be in gold. Okay, so there is a lot of chalking on here. There is a lot. But hopefully we'll get through it pretty quickly. I hope this gold is good, or I will go. I have another one. I should have just grabbed it. We'll try this and see if it works. Okay, because I added water to it. Sometimes you shouldn't use it right away when you add water to the shimmers. If it bleeds, then the next one I will go grab. I have one that's sitting in the other room that I had opened. All right. So just spread your chalk paste. Try to work quickly. I think I can do this whole thing without having to peel it, and then I'm hoping that I'll be able to lay it back down and do a second one. And it's okay if one of them is rustic. I'm not too worried if it's not perfect because, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It does not. All right. So just get this all chalked, and then we're going to do with the lights, and we'll do red, teal, red, teal, red, teal, red, teal. Back and forth. Okay. All right. So, you know what? I think I'm going to use multi-tools because they're easier for me, okay? It's going to be easier. So thank you for all the hearts. Okay, red, teal, red, teal, red, teal, right? Okay, so let's do all of our red first. And it just so happens that all the reds are on one side because going back and forth, that's how it's working. So it's okay. It's all right. You'll see. It'll look really cute. I'm excited to see it on the tree and to also see the little penguin holding it. It's a big project, so it had to wait for the weekend because it's hard for me to do these big projects during the weekday or during the week, because on a weekday I'm rushing to try to get finished so that I can log in. So I'm not in trouble, so I can log into the server over in Albuquerque. Okay, all right, time to peel. Don't dilly-dally. Time to peel and see what we got. Oh, look at how cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh yeah, I love that. That is going to be so stinking cute on there. Just peel it carefully. Okay, one down. One down. Okay, now these are different sizes. So some are small and some are big because they're going to go on the trees. But let's try to do the same one. And I'll just try to line it up really quickly. We'll do it really quickly and hopefully it will turn out. Because sometimes when you chalk like a second time with it, it's not as nice, but I think it will be fine. And it might be off a little bit. Not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about that at all. Okay, so this is gold. This is just our gold shimmer. Sometimes shimmer is a pain in the booty to get through. So just kind of make sure that you're pressing a little bit harder to get it through that transfer. And I'm trying not to pick up the red, but I'm not going to worry if I do. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect, okay? So there's only one person that was ever perfect, okay? And he's not around anymore. And he doesn't want you to be perfect. He wants you to try your best, okay? So if you try your best, that is good enough for me, and that is good enough for everybody else. You don't have to have it without any flaws, okay? And if you have a little boo-boo, you can usually fix it. And if you can't, then you know what? You need to just let it go. You cannot. Don't stress over things. When you're creating, create and enjoy it. Don't create and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I messed that up. No, that is not the goal. The goal is to enjoy what you're doing, right? Okay, so we'll do teal first. Just gonna grab some chalk paste and paint, because I feel like the teal part of this is a little bit is drying, so it's drying quickly. So we will have to wash this afterwards. Sometimes you could get 3 out of a transfer, but I usually don't push it. I usually just try to do 2, 3 for me is pushing it using the same transfer. I want it to look nice. So Stubby's out there barking. Hubby's probably gonna come in yelling. We'll see. All right. Okay, so I do have this other transfer that we can use while this one's drying, okay? We don't want to have any issues. Okay, peel that up. Make sure you got everything. I actually missed the whole bottom of that. So let's just try to get the bottom part so I don't have to do that by hand. It's looking good, guys. Missed the bottom part of that too. So last night we went down to we didn't. Mission Beach. Went down to Mission Beach. We have relatives that are visiting, and we just got to sit out there and watch the sunset. And it was overcast. You know, it wasn't normal beach weather. It was very overcast. Okay, so let's watch this quickly, and then we'll let it dry, and we'll use this one. So, hi Cheryl, how are you? I know we had. Okay, so Cheryl says, oh, you have grandkids coming over. Have fun. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, let's watch this. The only thing you have to do is spray it with water, and then I'm going to grab a Clorox wipe to just kind of help me. It's just easy peasy that way, right? So just kind of swirl it, get all of that chalk paste off of there. Yeah, so we went down there. My daughter, April, and her husband Tom, they came and visited too. None of the other kids did. They had other stuff going on. My oldest son, Wesley, he was at the ball game. They went to see the Padres play yesterday. So his family, they were all there. Okay, I'm going to wash it again. I want to get all that off there, and then we're going to let it dry while we work with the other one. So, yeah, I guess Padres did good yesterday, huh? Oh, my goodness. So they were, I'm sure they were happy. I'm sure they were happy. Okay, I'm going to dry this with my fuzzing cloth. I will have to move stuff off of it. And get this area a little bit dry because we're going to be working here again. We're going to do more of these lights. And we're just going to keep going. And if you want, you can dry a little bit with your paper towel. What I usually do when I'm done, I let these dry on a paper towel out on my counter. And I will just flip it over a couple times and get it kind of dry. And then just let it dry the rest of the way. Okay? So actually, I'm just going to set it over here, face up, and let it dry. So tonight, yeah, you will be exhausted. So Karen had a craft show. So she had a craft show that she was at. Okay, I don't need to fuzz it because I already did that. So I already did fuzz this. But what I have to do, guys, is I have to figure out what goes together on here because these are pieces. All right, so what goes where? I might have to go out and yell at a dog. So, let's see. This looks like it goes right like this. Okay, so it's not the full string. It's part of it. We're going to have to do some more washing. Okay, so we'll do these two, and then we'll do... We'll see how far we go with all this. Okay, so let's just use our detail tool. Multi-tool. These are going to turn out so cute. I'm so excited to see when it's all done. I have been wanting to do retro Christmas for a long time. We will be doing the houses. We will be doing the Christmas houses retro style. I think that'll be super cute. And then also, what else? Oh, the coffee bar stuff. Like coffee, hot chocolate bar. All of that, we're going to make like a coffee / hot chocolate bar. And that will all be retro style with the teal and the red. But just keep in mind, you can do it any color you want. There's many combinations out there. If you want to just do black and white, totally can do that. Or silver and black. You know, it's totally up to you. I might have to go beat a dog. You know I'm kidding. But sometimes he just keeps barking and barking and barking. Okay, red. We're ready for red. So we'll do red, teal, red. Is that what? Yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay. So all of the bottom ones are going to be red this time. And the top ones will be teal. So we kind of just changed it up what we did before. He's so funny. His bark has improved. He used to sound like a chicken when he would bark. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Thank you. There. So I'm also doing the trees. So there's a lot going on with this. So there's going to be lights on the tree, and there's going to be lights that the penguins are holding. So yeah, it's going to be so cute. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see how it turns out because we did not do a sample. I've been working on paperwork, my workman's comp stuff, and then I worked on my website, my Shopify website. At some point, I'm going to be asking for some testers on the website to just like pretend order. And then I'll cancel the order, or you can actually place the order. But I'm going to be asking for some testers to go on there and try it out, and then we'll just cancel the order before you pay for it, unless you actually want to purchase. But it's going to be the wooden pieces are going to be on there, just like they are in the Etsy store CreativeLaserArt4U. They're going to be over there, but I'm also going to be able to add kits in there. So it's a combination. Very soon, all of that is going to be allowed, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for. So I won't add the kits in there until I'm allowed to do that. And very soon, we will be able to do what they call commingling businesses. So very soon. very soon we will be able to do those things. And they tell us that corporate tells us that it's being finalized. So we're very close. My guess is it's going to happen November 1st. My guess is they'll do it like at the beginning of a month. Okay, so that is my guess. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that that would be when it would be in effect. So, tester, yes, you want to test, absolutely. So, it's would just be going on and making sure that it works. And we'll be testing it here too, but it's always good to have somebody else to go on and try to add things to the cart and delete things from the cart and try to check out, even, you know, not going to the full end of the process. But then at some point, then we have to do that. So we have to tweak things in. So we will make sure that everything is working before we go live because I don't want issues. Okay, look at this. Okay, I missed right there. So that is why I don't just rip it off like a Band-Aid. The little part where it has, like where it joins the bulb part, that part is just a little bit light, but you know what? It's okay. It's all right. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. All right. But we're there. But we're getting close. Look at all those cute lights. They are so adorable. I am loving all the lights. Okay, what we're going to do, I am hoping that we'll be able to just use this one and do the rest. But, so let's just put this here for a minute. I can wash it in a second if I need to. Okay, so we've used 2. And if you were doing this, you would just use 1. I'm going to fuzz this on my shirt. You can use a fuzzing cloth. I'm going to fuzz it on my shirt because I don't need any of that teal coming off on there. And now let's figure out where these lights fit on here. So a key thing to do is to look for the little loopy loop. The little loopy loop, see this little loop? Where does that loop fit? Okay. I love the lights. Aren't they so cute? They are super cute. Yeah, you just kind of have to fit it in there because these are made to go on the trees. Okay, so these are going to go on the trees. I think that's going to work because then I think this goes over here. Does it go over there? Oh yeah, that goes there. So it actually, we could do both of these at one time. Okay, so let's do that. We're so close. And this is going to be adorable when it is all done. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. And I'll have these kits available in the VIP group. Okay, so the cutouts, the wood cutouts will be available in the Etsy store later today. As always, pictures have to be added and all of that stuff. Okay, so where we don't do a sample ahead of time all the time, tell you why we don't. 1, wood was costing a lot. 2, Darlene was having so many projects, because if you think about that, I do a project almost every single day unless I am out of the state. You know, if I'm on vacation, I'm usually not doing a project, but sometimes I am. So if I were to do a project 300 days out of the year, which I'm probably doing it more than that, I would have 600 projects if we did a sample on everything. So we kind of had to stop because, you know what, I run out of room and I only do so many craft shows, and I don't sell the finished things online, although I could. We might have a sale soon after my craft shows are over. Maybe after like Thanksgiving weekend is my last craft show. Maybe what we'll do is we will do a sale on finished goods. That would be kind of fun. And then I'll just donate all of that to Watts of Love because that's what I do. We need to get some more money in there for Watts of Love before the end of the year, because this year they have changed it. So the fiscal year to qualify, if you want to get in on the drawing for the next trip to Malawi with Watts of Love, it is December is the end period. They've changed it because they're doing the drawing at Leadership instead of at ChalkCon. Okay, and you don't have to be there, you know, because obviously But it is kind of fun, but not everybody will be there. And the reason they did that is because they wanted to change and have more people be able to qualify for the lake house. So the lake house drawing, the Wisconsin lake house drawing, that will be at, I'm going to leave it like that. It's kind of rustic. That's going to be at ChalkCon. So they changed things up a little bit. So that just means we have to raise more money before the end of the year, just to make sure that we have enough in there, right? Okay, so that one is going right there. Did I do everything? I feel like I missed. Oh, you know why? It's different because I'm like, what? The other one just had 2 on it. It's because the small tree has just 2 lights at the top, and the large tree has 3. So I don't know if I can do this. Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit in there? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So I think I have to wash it just for this. Okay, because there's a lot of washing on this. That's okay. That is a-okay. We don't mind washing, and we might be able to sneak it in there and get it done. Okay. So the lights are a little different on each tree, on the large tree and the small tree. So what comes in the kit? All of this stuff will come in the kit. So there's options though. So the kit will have everything in here that you need. It'll have the little chalk paste singles. It'll have these. It won't have the jars. So it'll have all of this stuff to make it. So, but there's options. If you already have the transfer, then you don't have to buy the transfer again. There's an option to purchase it without getting the transfer. If you already have your chalk paste, there's an option to purchase it with that. If you already have your trees, so there's kind of several different options. It will post. Oh, I'm looking at my clock. It'll post in a few minutes in the VIP group. Okay, so I just want to get that on there. That didn't really go, and I got a little bit of red in there. My dog is having a cow out there. Somebody's outside and he's not happy. Okay, let me see if I can line this up. This is the last one. I'm kind of wanting to just do it, and if it's not perfect, that's okay. Okay, just like that. Maybe. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit off. You know what? Stubby, stop your barking. I'm going to make him come in here with us. I should have brought him in here. He was out there. Hubby was out there, and he likes to be outside sometimes when my husband is working out front. He'll go out on the side yard. I'm getting a little bit of red in there. Like I said, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. So you can cut, and you know what? If you don't have multi-tools, just cut your little minis in half. That will work just fine. Okay, so this is our last one, and then we'll do the 2 red ones, and then we're done with our lights, and we can kind of clean up this, and we'll start gluing things together. I hope it looks good under here. It's a little rustic, but you know what, guys? It's okay. We're not gonna worry. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? No one's judging, right? No one's judging, right? Okay. All right. Yay! Yay! That was a lot. That was a lot of lights. That was a lot of lights. Yeah, the transfer comes with it if you want the transfer. So you'll have options. I always try to do it so that there's different options in there. So you don't have to get everything. If you already have some of it, then you don't have to get everything. Okay. Let's wipe this up a little bit, and let me grab the gold stars, and we're going to start gluing things together. I need to grab the eyes off of the tray. They should be dry by now. But let's just clean this up just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And then we'll just glue together. So, okay, put that somewhere else. I should dry those, but I think by the time that I get to that, it will be dry. And let's just dry this. And we're just going to lay everything out, okay? once we have everything out, that will be good. Okay, so this part is the stand. Let's glue these together so that when it's time to put it in there, it will be already set. Okay, because there is quite a bit of gluing. Yeah. So, okay. Let me just put this right like that. Okay, so the link to get to the kits is at the top. It's the VIP group. And if you just need the wood pieces, if you have everything, you can go to the Etsy store, and that name is at the top, and you just search for that. I can't put the link. That's not allowed yet. At some point we will. At some point we'll be able to do that, but not yet. Okay, so I'm just getting these lined up so that, let me just put my head over here. Don't look at my head. My hair appointment, I had to cancel it, remember, because of George. So, yeah, my hair's really bad. Okay, let's glue our cute little penguins together. I'm going to grab the eyes. And you know what? The dots are not 100% dry because it takes a long time for that. Okay. These are the eyes that we did. Okay. And we're just going to start gluing stuff together. So first things first, we're going to glue the black part on. So I usually start at the top. Okay. So we're going to take our glue and we're just going to start gluing. I'm not going to use hot glue on this at all because I want it to stay permanently. And so I'm going to use the hot glue just only to glue on his little bow tie because that's fabric. I don't usually use wood glue on fabric. There is glue that is fabric glue. If you need to do that, you can use that. Okay, so just trying to get him so that he is not all wonky. I'll usually glue the outside part together first. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have the right feet by the right side, just like this. You're just going to, that is not the right one, that goes probably over here. So just make sure you have the right feet so that you're not grabbing the wrong one and having to pull it off. Okay, yeah, so that'll go like this. This goes at the bottom. Okay, that goes right down at the bottom. It's just a little piece so that it all looks like finished. Okay, because that should be black right there. So it's like a little tiny puzzle piece, and you're going to go, what is that for? It's for right here. Okay, try to remember that. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of push, and this is not glued yet. Okay, so we have his glasses. Those are going to be last. Look at that. He's going to be so cute. I love the glasses. Okay, his eyes. Now, the way that you're going to remember is there's like a flat side. The flat side kind of goes out like that. We want to be able to get this set so that his glasses are going to go over the eye part. So it's a little tricky, but you can do it. I promise. So the glue that I'm using is Aleene's Tacky Glue. You can get this at Walmart or Michael's. Sometimes they have the tiny jars over at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on here, and I'm going to put the glasses over it and make sure everything is lined up before it dries. Okay, so I can move the eyes out if I need to kind of move them out a little bit. You can kind of wiggle the nose part, his little beaky, and that's going to go just like that. So this eye needs to go out just a little bit, just like that. See how cute he is? Isn't he adorable? He is so stinking cute, my little nerdy penguin. I think he's adorable. What do you think? I think he's so cute. So I'll glue that on there, and then I have my little bow, and he's almost done. So I did go back and I made this bottom part a little bit longer because it's not quite as long as I would like it to be. So, you know what, I'm going to go out there as soon as I put this on. I am going to go out and I am going to tell Stubby to stop barking. And I actually should just bring him in here. I'm going to bring him in here. Hang on 2 seconds. Mister. Hey, come here. Why are we barking? Why are we barking? I know. Come in here. Yes, you're in trouble. Yes, you are. You want to say hi to people? You want to say hi first? Here. You can say hi, and then you're going to be over here by me because there's other stuff there. Just say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You're so funny. Why are you out there barking? Okay, Mr. Here, you just leave right there on my pillow. Right there. Yeah, I do this from my bedroom. This is like a little tiny space. There's not a lot of space here. Silly boy. Okay, I'm going to let that dry before I put it in the base. And I am going to glue mine in the base because I want it to stay. If you want to put anything else here, you can do that. I'm not going to give him eyebrows or anything like that. I think he's just adorable, just like that. But we're going to let him dry before we put him in the base, okay? So let's just glue this one together the exact same way. And then he's an ornament. I know, isn't he so cute? I love him, but sometimes he just barks. And you just go, why? Why are you barking? You need to stop barking. Okay, so just gluing this on just the same way. And then, oh, I still have to do the bow tie. Okay, so we'll do both bow ties together. Okay, just putting a little bit of glue, not a ton because you don't need to have it go all over the place. You just need just enough, just enough. Yeah, I know. I know. You talking to me? Are you going to talk to me? He was barking at me earlier today. We were playing. He had a little toy, and he hasn't been very playful over the years because he has no teeth, except for two, maybe one or two. So he had all his teeth pulled, and so he really couldn't play with balls very easily. It was hard for him, and the other dogs would always grab the toy. Well, he's the only one now, so he's learned that he actually can play and can go and chase the ball now. No, you don't need down. No, because you're gonna go up. Stop. Yeah, why don't you just start snoring? Okay. Oh, you know what else I forgot? I forgot the little hearts. We forgot the hearts on there. Stubby is 14, I think. He's either 13 or 14. He was George's son. So if you know George that recently passed, he was George's son, George and Lacey. I know, you went out again. You want to go bark, huh? Okay, so I forgot the hearts. So now it's even cuter. Okay, let me make sure these are lined up. Gonna go out just a little bit with those. Did I put glue? I did. Okay, and I did, and I put glue on there. But let's do it again. Okay, and now I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on the glasses. He is being a pain in the booty. He is being a pain. He's like, Mom, 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 I want down, Mom. Okay, so just like that, I'm just gonna get those in place, just like that. Okay, so let's do the bows. The bows are really easy. I just need to find my scissors in my drawer, the ones that Tara would say I stole from her. All you're going to do, guys, you're just going to go like this and tie a knot with this little piece of ribbon. You're just going to tie a knot, and we're going to make him a bow, just like that. So see that? See that? Okay, so it's a little bow tie. And I am going to just kind of do a little dovetail on there. No, you stop. You stop. No, no. He's like, Mom, you're not serious. Because he knows and I laugh. Okay, so other side too. So I'm just doing like a little dovetail on there. It's just like a little V cut. Okay, so this is going to be his bow tie. And it's just going to be right in here just like that. I'm going to glue it right on there. Okay, so he's going to be holding Christmas lights. Each of them are going to hold Christmas lights. It's the large one. So it's the one that has all of them. So just count, just go, okay, there's 6 lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to glue that on with our regular glue. This is going to be glued on with hot glue because it's easy to do that. Okay, if you have questions, just, oh, thank you. He does look smart, doesn't he? If you have questions, just pop them in there. I am happy to answer any questions. If you are interested in becoming a designer and getting 40% off of everything, I can help you with that. And you will get that $50 credit back when you spend $100 or more this month. So a lot of great things happening this month. Okay, so that, and then little lights are gonna go kind of over it. Let's get the bow tie on first. Let's figure out the bow tie. So, oh, it's stuck in my drawer. The cord is stuck. There we go. Okay, so I just need a little dot of glue. This is hot glue, okay? I'm just going to put a little thing of glue right there to put this down in there. Don't touch it. Take your squeegee or your detail tool or whatever and press it down, okay? Don't put your fingers in there, okay? That is the easiest way to get a really bad burn is from a hot glue gun. So use your squeegees. It will come off of your squeegee really easily, okay? Mister, I'm going to put you out. You need to stop. Thank you, Tina. I know. Isn't it so cute? I love it. I really love this little guy. Okay, so take your squeegee and then go like that. Okay, so this one's going to be sitting in this. Okay, this is for this sign. And then, where's my string? Oh, here's my string. This is for the ornament. So this is going to be the hanger for the ornament. It's cute little red and white string. And I'm just going to tie a knot. Let's put that on now. So tie a knot, and then you're going to feed this through. If we have to make it shorter, we can. But I want to put this on here before I put the little lights. Mister, you're trying my patience. He just wants to be out there. I know. I'll put you out there in a second. You just hang on. Okay, then just grab the tail and then go like that. That's too long for me. I'm going to do it smaller, so I'm just going to tie another knot and I'll just cut that off. Okay, so this is the hanger. You're going to hang it with that. Just go ahead and cut that off. And then let me put him out and then we'll come back and we will glue these on. We'll figure out how do we want this to be. We definitely want it to be like that so that it kind of is up. Okay. So, and then these are going to go on the trees. Okay, so hang tight for a second. Mister, you want to go back out? Are you going to stop barking? Are you going to stop barking? Okay. All right, I'm trusting you. I am trusting you. I shouldn't trust him. I should not trust him because he'll start barking again. Okay, so I'm trying to see where is it hitting at so I can put the glue there. It looks like right here on the feet is where this is actually touching. So these two teal ones is where I'm going to glue it on the teal part. So if you're painting, you might think, okay, maybe I should have done the paint differently. But see the teal by the red down here, but the red is by the red. So I don't think there's a right and wrong. And then the teal glasses, I'll kind of tie it together. So I'm just going to use my glue. I'm going to put it on the back of these two teal ornaments and then just put that back down. So I had to find out where is it going to touch. Okay, come on, glue. Okay, so that's where it's touching, is right there on the feet, right there. Okay, so that's how that's going to attach. Okay, there's a little bit of glue that snuck out. Just take your little stylus, okay? You can clean that up. You can put this onto a paper towel. I'm just putting it in my fingers. I'm going to put a little bit less this time. I kind of put a little bit too much. Okay, so just a little bit less glue. And then just put that one down there also. Just like that, okay? So then we're going to move this to the side and let's do our trees. Okay, so we're going to bring our trees over. Now this should be dry enough to put in here. I'm going to make the slot a little bit bigger, but it is a really tight fit so that it stays. Okay, so it goes in there, but it's kind of a tight, I kind of like the tight fit. Maybe I'll leave it. Okay, so there's that. So we have that little sign. So it'll just stand just like that. Okay, so we have that. And then the penguin's going to go in that one. And now we need to do the trees. Okay, so let's bring the trees over. Stubby has you pegged. I know, exactly. I have the pink things for the fingertips. Oh yeah, that works perfectly. Those are great. I know. I can't seem to find mine. Mine are here somewhere. Okay, so the thing to do with this is to lay them out and figure out where everything is going to be. I did do the stars. The stars are going to go at the top just like this, unless you want to glue them on. If you don't like them, if there's a little slot here, they just slide right in. Okay, I painted mine gold. If you want to glue yours on the tip part, you can. Okay, so one tree is bigger than the other. So what I did when I did the ornaments, I did it a little bit different. So one can go like this, and then one can go like this. All right. It'll kind of hang off, and that's okay. If you want it to hang off, or you can tip it however you want it to be. They don't have to be the same, okay? So they can kind of go like that. We're just going to kind of get it in place, and then we'll see and make sure that it looks right. Okay, so this is what we have to work with. We have these right here, and then the small tree is going to have this one at the top. Okay, so this is going to be at the top. I think we'll do it like that. It doesn't have to be exactly even. You can do it however you want. There is no right or wrong. If you want to color, do something behind this, you can do that. It might look really cute speckled. I thought about that, but I'm not gonna do that this time. Okay, so this will be here, and then these will be right like that. So there you go, your cute little ornaments. And it all just kind of goes together, and it looks like he's going to be sitting there. So he's going to be sitting right here. This isn't dry yet, but this goes in here. So he'll be sitting next to it. I'm just going to kind of push it down in. Yeah, he'll be sitting in his little stand next to it. How cute is that? I'll take a picture when I'm all done. And then here's one for your Christmas tree. So he can hang. He can hang from your Christmas tree. I know. It has the little sign. Yes, so this is all on that transfer. Okay, so this is on that small size A transfer. We took a size A transfer and we ran with it. And we created all of this with a size A transfer. The trees, they're chalk couture. And I have all of that in the VIP group in the kit. Okay, so I'm kind of looking at this, thinking that I want to speckle these. Should I speckle the trees? I kind of feel like they need some snow on them. Are you guys feeling like these trees need snow? Because I can show you how to do that really quickly. Let me show you how to do that. We're going to move all this stuff over because we're going to get messy. We're going to take this out. Let's speckle the trees. I feel like they need white on them. Okay, sometimes you just got to do it. I will move this stuff too. We'll speckle the trees. You just need to have a toothbrush. Okay, so let me just make sure I have one down in here somewhere. If I don't, I'll go in the other room. Okay, so I use a toothbrush with mine to speckle. Where is it? And it's, oh, here we go. Okay, so an old toothbrush. We're going to speckle these. We're going to give it some snow on it. I kind of think it needs snow. Okay, so I'm going to cover my area with paper towels. We have a speckling box. Okay, so we would do so much with, you know what, I need a big area that's covered. Let's cover this whole area. Okay, so we would do so much speckling that we had a box that we put stuff in when we speckled it. I'm just going to cover this. I can reuse this because the white paint is going to dry. Okay. And I'm going to unplug my glue gun because I don't need that anymore. Okay, this is what you do, guys. Get a box like a soda flat. A soda flat works great. That's what we use, is a soda flat with some paper around the side. You're going to take your brush and you're going to take some paint. Okay, so we have our white paint and I need some water. Okay, so there's not a lot of water in here. What you're going to do is this. You're going to take your brush. I like to show you different things too. I know, toothbrush, yeah, toothbrush right here. This is a toothbrush, an old toothbrush. Don't use hubby's toothbrush. And then you're going to put it into the water, okay? So put it in the water and then tap it a little bit, put it into the paint, okay? So this is white paint, just regular white paint. And then tap that, okay? And then you're going to pull your finger along here and it's going to make dots on there. So it's creating snow. We're creating snow on there because it was too green for me. And if you want it to be bigger, the dots to be bigger, you're going to add some more water. Okay, see how the dots got bigger when I added more water. Okay, you're just pulling your finger across the paintbrush. And it kind of, you know, it's going all over the place. That's why we covered this. And then we'll just dry this really quickly. That's how you make snow on it. I just felt like it needed something. You know, sometimes you just have to go with it. I'm one of those that if I feel like it's going to look better, then we're just going to change gears and we're just going to do it. Okay, so this all will dry and I can use that. So it's not a waste. And let's dry these with the heat gun just really quickly. And then we'll glue all the lights on. I just felt like it needed something. Don't you think it needed something for sure? Okay. So, and I'm glad that I can show you how to do that. We use that technique on a lot of things. When we would paint ornaments, we use that technique a lot. Okay, this is just a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, don't worry. You can use a hair dryer, or you can just let it dry. We typically would just set ours aside and let it dry. When we're painting, when we would paint ornaments, we would do like 100 of each ornament every day. So yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? So we're gonna glue this on now, and just look and see how much better it is going to look with it all glued on. And isn't this is just so cute? He's gonna look adorable. We can put our stars back in. Notice that there's like a little scarring on there from putting it in here. We're going to put in the same way so that it covers that. So it just kind of peels off a little bit of the paint sometimes. So just put it back in the same exact way. And now we can line these up again. Okay. So I just felt like it needed something. I was looking at it thinking it's looking way too bare. Okay. And I might touch that up. See that little area there? I might touch that one up with my stylus. My dog is he's going to be in a timeout when I'm out of here. Should I go yell at him? Okay, let's see. Oh, I think this one actually goes over on here. So, yeah, and that can go there. Okay, so just figure it out. Okay, so there's enough that it can go on each one. And then you're just going to start gluing. And just have fun with it, guys. If you want to do sparkly stuff on it, you can do sparkly stuff. It's totally up to you. Oh, bye, Donna. I know, it went long. Okay, I'm over. It's been an hour and a half, but I'm having a great time with you guys. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on each of the little light bulbs and try to put it back on there where I had it. Boy, he just won't give up. You know, sometimes dogs I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to go out there. Maybe there's something out there. Maybe I really do need to go out and pay attention. He's been trying to tell me, Timmy fell in the well. He might be trying to tell me that. He might be trying to tell me that Timmy fell in the well and that I need to come and get him out. Oh my goodness. He sure is vocal tonight. He normally is not that way. Okay. All right. So there we go. There's our little stars at the top and our little lights on there. And let me show you how to touch that up. If you want to touch something up, if you have a little oopsie on there, you can use a stylus or the end of your detail tool and just dip it into your chalk paste. And then you can just kind of paint. Just tap, tap, tap to fill that in. And it will be fine. Just like that. And no one will know. Okay. So I wasn't that worried about it, but I like to show you. All right, maybe some glitter. Yeah, glitter would be great. You definitely could put glitter on there. There could be a cat out there. Yeah, I don't think Timmy fell down the well because we don't have a Timmy, but my hubby might be out there with somebody. Okay, so this is going to sit next to it, so that'll sit just like that. These stand up, they're thick. Okay, so they're like 1 inch thickness. So they'll stand up. This will stand up next to it. I'll take a picture. I'm going to go and pose them. And then this little guy will hang on a Christmas tree. So it's all one kit. I didn't separate it out so you could just buy part of it or part of this. I separated out where if you have the trees, you can get it without the trees. If you have the transfer, you can get it without the transfer. If you have the chalk paste, you can get it without the chalk paste. That's all over in the VIP group. And you can get that. I know. Hi, Luann. Oh yeah. I'll post this to YouTube. So I am trying really hard to do that. So I will make sure I get that done. And that way, you know, some of my customers do YouTube. They don't do Facebook at all. Okay, I'm going to get my colors. Let me just go over colors again for you really quick if you missed it. Sea glass was the color of the tree. Colonial blue is the blue in the eye. And then this part is brown, light cinnamon. The beak and his beak and his feet are saffron yellow. And then country red is the red on the hearts. And then black and white. Okay. And then the chalk paste colors. Yeah, that. Candy apple red. And teal. And gold. But, guys, thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. Let me see if there's any questions. Any questions? Have a great night, guys. I know, it's so fun. You could put glitter on it. So you could do that. The way to put glitter on it, an easy way, is to take some Mod Podge and just Mod Podge those areas and sprinkle glitter, and it will be fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go. I'll be here tomorrow. I have a really fun project tomorrow that kind of goes with all of this. We're going to start our little Christmas area. Halloween will be over soon, in a few weeks. So it's on to Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye.